Well, that went faster than I thought it would. Hello. It's weird not having a co host with me. I'm just checking some things. Oh, there's Joby. Yeah, I changed it up a little, Joe. Felt a little bit more appropriate. Hey, Jenny. I see Cindy. I don't know who you don't see. I see your comment. Let's put it up there. There you go. Danny. Hopefully you're there. Taking good care of my dog because I know he misses me already. We got Sandy in the house, Kara, Gail, both, Mr. Murphy. We've got Dale, I'm assuming. Dale, what's up, my friend? Jenny Davis, I think I'll be seeing this weekend. Well, I know I'll be seeing this weekend. And Cindy. So there's about 13 people we're watching right now. We'll see if anybody else shows up. So y'all are probably like, what is going on again? I don't know if you can hear me. It's been a long ass day. It's up at right about 5, I think, a little after 5, and the car made it out to Indianapolis. I'm in Indianapolis right now. So that was a good old, hey, future ghost. That was a good old drive. So about probably 3/4. Would that be 3/4? Yeah, roughly 3/4 of the way to Missouri State Penitentiary and doing the thing I love. Hey, Steven, what's going on? Doing the thing I love, which upsets a bunch of people, apparently. So yeah, um, we'll talk about that. And if some of the look, Sarah's there packing. Hi, Sarah. There's my bestie. And if any of those people are watching that have major issues with me, shoot me a message. I'll bring you on. Let's talk about it instead of you sitting there with your memes and your jokes and your comments. Man up. Don't get your curlies all bunched up. Oh, inside joke there. Um, but let's address it. Let's figure out what's really going on here. There's people that I'm doing an event with that people don't like, and that's fine. At 53 years old, I have, oh, there's Sierra. At 53 years old, self righteous, self inflated, um, angry person is going to take anything away from me. I'm still standing right here. I'll still be standing right here next year. Sarah will be doing the same exact thing, and we will continue to take our stupid cult to new levels. Hey, Candy. Um, yeah, the Kool-Aid's coming, Sierra. I actually ordered a whole truckload of it, right? So, yeah, so if any of my fans want to come on and talk, right? Come on and talk. Tell us what you're really mad at. Are you mad that I'm out living the dream? Are you mad that we're making changes? We're trying to make changes, and they weren't changes for you. They were changes for us and for the people that want to explore with us. But you don't like that because it doesn't fit into your narrative. After you went and made an ass out of yourself, I'll leave the details out of there. Out of there. But that's what you did. But you got a lot to say, but you never will say it to my face, right? And it's all contradictory to things from 6, 7, 8 months ago. So something happened, and I've yet to have one person in the last year had the courage to actually have a conversation about what was really bothering them. Turned out they were wrong and apologized, and they were wrong. I'm not saying I'm never wrong, but what I will say is I'm mostly right. So I'm sitting right here. I'm waiting. You have my phone number. Yeah, you're right. Because that person, he went from being okay to back to being a donkey. So you're right. Sarah's right. You do not deserve it. You know who you are. VSJ. and we know who you are. So yeah, you can email me, you can call. All right, Castro, why don't you come on then and yell at me? All right, Castro disagrees with what I'm doing. But anyway, I'm sitting right here. I'm sitting right here. I'm behaving. Uh-oh. Are we still friends on Facebook? Hold on. I'm gonna bring my friend Michael Castro on because he's gonna prevent me from doing anything stupid, maybe. Let me log in, Michael. Oh, I see myself. Weird. All right, he's got a link. So let's talk. Chris, Mac, Todd, Mr. Peanut Butter, yeah, Mr. Peanut Butter. Danger throwing stars. Oh, what kind? Oh, not wow. I thought that was a joke. Yeah, Danger's coming. He's gonna school me. No, Mike's been the voice of reason on many occasions here. And guess what? I'm drinking a beer, and I don't even drink beer. Someone coerced me into this today too. So whatever. But yeah, it's getting old. Like, so let's talk about. Well, maybe we should just talk about what the real problems in the paranormal are. Hold on. That was a different message. Everybody loves danger. So I'm tired. I am tired. So yeah, about 4.5 hours. Let me put Sarah's messages up. Yeah. I don't know what's happened. Mike probably was getting all cleaned up for this because when he comes on, he likes to shave and get rid of his beard. Hey, Linda. So yeah, so I mean, I think one of the bigger problems in the paranormal is the paranormal. Like, people are nuts nowadays. I don't understand what's happening. So we'll wait for Mike. Let's get Mike's spin on this. Look at everybody saying hi to Sarah. So yeah, so tomorrow's MSP, which ought to be fun. Not tomorrow, Saturday. Tomorrow's the remainder of the drive to MSP, and then preparing for MSP. And then we'll have what I think is our second largest event ever. Hey, Sherry, how are you? It's going to be dope and fun. Yeah, I'm not in Missouri. Right now I'm in Indiana at an occult member level 4. Right now I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana. I was getting ready for bed, and then I got lonely, so I was like, let me go live. Yeah, Missouri tomorrow. So I'm going to wake up. We're going to jump in a car. Wow, we have 26 viewers. Uh-oh, he's here. Here it comes. This is all staged, by the way, just so everybody knows.
100% staged. I just got done with another interview for the Mac.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was a good
Anybody?
one.
Oh, anybody? Oh, you can't talk about it, can you?
No, man. This issue is going to be pretty dope, though, I think. Yeah.
What if I gave you money? What if I scammed you out of that information?
Nah, April would stab me. April would stab me.
Why?
Oh, because, man. Because, like,
hey, man,
she's the boss. April's the boss, man.
Oh, April's the boss.
Yeah.
Doreen's telling me to go to bed. Everybody thinks I'm going to get myself in trouble.
Here's Danger's take, right? And
give me the Danger take.
Sometimes, oh shit, and he's drinking. Oh my god!
I had an espresso martini before this.
Oh, well, that's why you're live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jenny, I am gonna message you. I am gonna message you. So here's Danger's opinion. Okay.
Give me Danger's opinion.
Some people like it, some people don't. I really don't give a shit. So
yeah.
Here, you got to stop giving them a platform, bro. Right? If you're looking at it purely from an analytic standpoint, okay, they make these posts, they get 1 or 2 likes, and the same fucking people are commenting and liking it, right? So they have their own little cult. They're mad their fucking cult's not as big as your cult, right?
Or as cool.
Or as cool. That's
All
absolutely
right.
true.
I'm just gonna
right?
say our cult
And
is the
I feel
coolest.
like Ricky Bobby here. I don't know what to do with my hands. They're just gonna start raising up. So your platform, obviously, you reach a large number of people, and I don't know if that bothers them or not. To be honest, I don't really pay a lot of attention to it because, as you know, and I'm sure as everybody knows, the more popular you get at anything, the more haters you have. I was a professional fighter for years, bro. Right.
I know.
And dude, and there were people out there that were like, oh, he's fake. He doesn't know what he's doing. But it's the same people that when they see me, like they're like, shake my hands and they're like, oh my God, I respect you so much.
Because you
And
fought puppies and kittens. Like it was completely
yeah,
unfair.
I'm a complete paper tiger. It's it's nothing. Yeah, but it's the truth of it is that there was nobody that would ever like look me in my eye and
Well, that's
call me a fraud or call me whatever.
Well, that's the point of this, me being here tonight. They won't. My phone hasn't buzzed
But
once.
we know this, so I didn't have to go on podcasts. I didn't have to go on podcasts weren't a thing when I was a fighter, but I didn't have to go on shows. I didn't have to show up and gym storm their dojo, right? And fucking call them out in front of people because that's what they want. They want the attention, which you're seeing it now in mainstream MMA and mainstream boxing. They're just all the talky. It's all a show, man, to get money. And it doesn't translate to what we do. And to be honest, man, I've only known you for a year and a half, right? Ish.
You're lucky.
Around there, right? I don't know.
And you already love me. I mean,
yeah, and I don't know what you did before that. I don't care what you did before that. You never fucked me over, so I tend to start everybody off on an equal playing field and evil playing field. An equal playing field. No, an equal playing field. And
I got you.
And until you do something to make me not trust you, I trust you. So
Right.
It doesn't matter to me what, Purely Curly says or fucking, whatever these other fucking people, the hexes and the bullshits and whatever, I don't give a fuck. They can laugh and they can make the jokes and all this fucking bullshit. Doesn't matter to me, right? Because I've been, we're all getting targeted out there, and you just smile, bro. Smile and show them you're not affected. And that's it. But the more you come on here and you show them that it's getting under your skin, the more they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And it is. I know it's getting under your skin. I know it is, bro. And it's okay. It would get under. It gets under everybody's skin.
Somebody's at my door, and that's weird. Hold on. I'm in
a hotel. You better watch out.
I know, right?
Fuck. DoorDash.
It was housekeeping.
Oh.
It really wasn't.
Housekeeping? You want mint for pillow?
No, it gets tiring. It's fucking tiring. That's the truth. But
listen, I get it.
This is listen. Why I'm here, because everybody gets to sit there on the side and say, ignore it. And by and large, I do. But sometimes it's like, let's just talk about what the real problem is. And that's where this all derails, right? They won't. Moderator, don't, Ian, stop it. And that's where they won't. So yeah, I'm not just giving them a platform. I'm giving myself a platform. Yeah, so I hear and I can understand and respect what people's viewpoints are. But it's like, stop hiding, right? Just have the conversation, and they won't. They fucking won't.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though. Even if they came on here, right? Yeah. Even if one of them showed up and had this conversation with you, there's 4 more people that won't, right? And then they're just gonna keep feeding the fucking pig, And then next thing you know, you're looking at all this shit, and it's fucking stupid, right? At the end of the day, it's just stupid. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your time. You can spend this other time, doing things that make you better or make you money, right? And that's what you have to do. You don't have to spend the time worrying about people that honestly don't affect your day-to-day life,
No,
right?
they don't.
You
They
know,
don't. All wise words
right?
from Danger.
It's
And if Sarah
yeah,
wasn't packing, she'd be on here probably saying, but she, she's like, you know, it's oh, I'm okay with the whatever they're angry about, right? What I'm not okay with are the fabrications and the stories, right? It's unbelievable that adults, and some of them have been
it's
borderline not cool.
innuendo, it's something that's gonna you trigger a conversation. Then the thing
Mhm.
is they're not willing to have the conversation. They're more than comfortable sitting behind their monitor, clicking away on their keyboard or on their, on their phones and saying whatever they got to say. It's not the 90s and 80s anymore, bro. You can't just hop in your car and show up with a pair of brass knucks and go to work.
Yeah,
It's
well, that's
now
not
now this is kind of where we are, right? We have to
right.
you have to just ignore it, man. And I know it's hard, and I don't want to fall into that category of people that are telling you just ignore things and don't pay attention to it. There's other ways to do this,
Okay.
without giving them an audience of whatever it
That's
is,
true
right?
because I think for some of them, that's exactly what they're looking for, right?
You
You know,
know,
I mean, you
it's
look at their numbers. You
I
can
can
look at
think
their
of
numbers.
fucking 2 people off the rip, right? And they've
Yeah.
already tried it with one person that
Yep.
has a semi-decent following, and they didn't get the reaction that they wanted out of it, right?
No, they didn't.
Sure, it upset him, and the guy was calling all of us, he was upset about it. It was, and it's fuck yeah, sure, be upset about it, but he did the right thing. He called the people he could count on to talk him down off the ledge
Mm,
and not give the people a platform,
mhm.
you know? Um, Tomorrow he's gonna have, people know, obviously, probably by now who we're talking about, and, um,
Well, it's from the
and
comments.
now he's gonna have, 25, 30, 40 more views before. I mean, they were freaking out having 40 views, right? "Oh, this is this is the
Yeah.
most views, oh." Pulled 2 pennies, off the ad revenue, and and
See,
and they're freaking out. They made it. They made money. They made it, you
yeah,
know?
yeah. So, yeah, but mm, I feel you and I hear you, and
Mhm.
I do. I appreciate all of your wisdom in this. And maybe just being in a car for fucking 12 hours and having an espresso martini didn't help. But yeah,
No.
I just figured
Right.
I'd give anybody that wanted to chit chat a chance. But you're the only one.
Dude, yeah,
Everyone
they don't
else,
wanna they don't like, come what and
yeah,
what are they gonna say when they get here?
well, that's what I want to know.
What could they possibly "Oh, well, I heard, and somebody said," like,
And that's really
grow the
it.
fuck up. I heard and somebody said, show me the paperwork, show me the fucking, the shit, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
And and all he can say was "get stupid," right? Like, I thought that was pretty funny. I don't know. Like,
Well, that's going to be the next shirt. Get stupid with get haunted, right? And then
oh,
we'll
I
do a
don't.
nice little graphic.
Yeah.
So
Did you see the
Sarah,
one I
what's the
sent
point?
you? Did you see the one I sent you?
Hold.
Everybody, I have the next shirt, and I'm already got it ordered. I'm actually doing large prints of this that we
Hold
can
on.
hang up and adorn our homes with. And
Hold on.
yes, they come in.
Let me look. What sizes? Who's selling them? You're gonna sell them?
I'm gonna sell them.
Oh,
You're
look
gonna
at that.
make them.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I better
You're
get it
gonna
done.
make them. I'm gonna sell them. I'm gonna make big canvas prints, posters, right? Coming soon, large
All
stickers
right.
for the
Let
side of
me
your
show
car.
All right. Hold on. Let me share this.
Square up, Rob. Winner gets Sarah.
All right, that's lovely. Most wanted, hated, loved, cult leader. Yeah, that's good. You could have photoshopped my gut out of that one on the right, but that's
Well, it's
okay.
just something in your pocket. I took
Oh
as
yeah,
much of your skinny jeans out of it as I could.
thank you. I am
Yeah.
wearing skinny jeans today. Um, Thank you. I love that. I love that little shirt. Look, Arthur Mills said he'd buy the poster. Look, you're making sales. This is what we do, people.
All
We're
day,
hustlers.
son.
We're
This is
fucking
what- yeah.
movers and shakers. So thank you all
Entrepreneur.
once
There
again.
you go.
Oh yeah, Sarah wants so look, Arthur Mills, he'll buy it. Sarah needs that. Look at that. Joe
Yeah,
B,
I mean, we should
fantastic.
probably make like trading cards, right? Trading
Well, that's-
cards.
I actually thought about that in the past. It would be
Like
fun
Garbage
to
Pail
have trading
Kids,
cards.
just like the most like compromising pictures of all of us, They could, raise in value. Who knows?
Hold on, what did I just miss? Dude, yes. Get on. Yeah, actually, I think Sarah brought up trading cards.
Oh,
Fiction-
there you go.
Trading fiction. That's a good one. I like that. I like that, Sarah Jane. All right. Well. All right. You're here to take the air out of my cells. I get it. I fucking
No,
get it.
I'm not here to take the air out of your sails. I'm here
The
to
wind.
tell you to fucking go to bed, right?
I know. I do need to go.
What
to
time
bed.
are you getting up in the morning?
Tomorrow should be a nice day. Probably like 7:30.
Nice day. Yeah. Home Depot,
Like,
little Bed Bath and
Not
Beyond.
like today because fucking I got up at 5:00 to get my shit ready. If who gets a pride shirt, Adam? Everybody's getting a pride shirt. I think we sold a fair amount so far.
What's a pride?
Hey
shirt?
Kent.
What's that?
Hey Kent. I didn't know they were skinny jeans. All right, let's get to the bottom of the skinny jeans. No pun intended.
Listen, if
Skinny
there was
jeans-
a level like the level above, like boss level skinny jeans, that's like varicose. You could see his
I didn't even
varicose
know.
veins. You could
Listen.
like you could count his pulse, like his heart rate, without touching him. That's how skinny these jeans are.
Bro, stop it. Stop saying things like that. I didn't know that when I bought them because I did buy them online. Okay, everyone. They don't say what they are. They just said they were jeans. You don't look like you.
In the Amazon, it was
No,
like jeans.
no.
This is jeans, and so you bought it. You
No.
fucking loser.
All right, never mind. Never mind. You're diesel. No, never mind. We're not gonna
Diesel jeans.
Hey, Danny, shut it.
What are you, a bass player in a fucking metal band? Diesel. You have no business
No.
wearing diesel jeans,
Listen,
especially with New Balances. Okay, come on,
they're
guys.
not New Balance. These are Nikes, bro. Come on.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Come on. Denim leg cover. All right, see? Yeah, see?
So yeah, but I'm old, man. They help my posture.
Yeah, I'm older than you. Okay. My denim
thank
leg
you.
coverings.
Thank you for saying that. Do you get the discount at Denny's yet?
Um,
What do they call it? The sunrise special?
yeah, I think next year I might. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shut up.
We can go to the movies. A little get some discounts.
Where'd Sarah go?
You can
need
move
her
into
to-
them
I need her to
fancy
help me out
communities
here.
where all the houses look the same.
Stop it.
Drive around in a golf cart with some pineapples. Yeah, buddy.
Oh God. All right, let's listen to Kent here. All right.
Compression
All right.
denim.
She's being quiet. Who said that? Yeah. I mean, so they are dual purpose. They keep my legs compressed and they look good. So and listen, Mike knows how the military work. Yeah, Arthur, I know you did. Yeah, we'll talk. Sarah got quiet, so I want to make sure she's
right
okay.
here. She says she's right here.
All right.
She doesn't like me talking about the skinny jeans. They can always be skinnier, right? Like if your feet get numb when you wear them, that's probably too skinny.
Yeah, that hasn't happened yet.
You know, if
No.
if your voice raises an octave when you put them on, it's
That
probably
hasn't
too
happened
skinny.
yet either.
Well, that's
Not yet.
good. There's always room, I guess, right?
So yeah, I don't know. Basically, I just wanted to be here and talk
There you
and
go.
finish this beer, which I don't drink beer, so I don't really like it, but I'm gonna drink it.
Eric came over the other day and he brought this like I forget what the name of the like I'm a cheap beer guy, right? I'm a natty light. Fucking I don't give a shit beer, right? He comes over with this fucking, fancy beer. It's like Golden Monkey or something. Never even heard of it. And it was like 13% alcohol. I was fucking ripped when he left. I was like, fuck. And I had to drink it.
All right, Denise. Yeah, I know. Everyone reined me in today. So did we get an A or yeah?
There
we
is
can.
no tea. We're not giving them a platform.
Yeah, apparently there's not enough tea. We keep our tea to ourselves.
All right.
This is coming from danger.
That's right.
He came on to shut me up. That's all right.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. You ready? You gonna go to bed now? Where's Dan?
They're in their other side of the hotel.
Oh, you guys aren't double bunking?
No. Originally it almost looked like that. I'm like, you guys don't know me well enough to sleep near me. So yeah.
What do you like sleep? What do you sleepwalk or something?
No,
you get up like in Step Brothers. You get up and like put the pillowcases in the oven.
That's who housekeeping was, Dan. Housekeeping. Yeah, no. So this was our almost there stop. Wait, who am I missing? Oh, there's Denise. Yeah, see, everybody doesn't understand what skinny jeans. That just means the leg. God, all these comments I'm missing. Sarah, I can't do this without you. What am I doing? All right, Ernie, I'm here just getting ready to go to sleep. And talking to Mike and maybe someone else here in 1 second. No, but when I sleep, it can be a violent situation.
Well, like snoring. Are you a snorer?
On occasion I'll snore, but I kind of throw fists in my sleep.
Nice.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll wake up on the other side, like spun around,
like mosh pit.
Yeah, it's like a mosh pit. So
nice.
Sleeping with me is like being in a mosh pit. That's
like headgear on, the full get up.
Yeah, you got it all. I got
like those women's self-defense classes where those guys like they put on like 12 pounds of gear.
Yep.
And they just get the shit kicked out of them for 45 minutes.
I tape up. Oh, look, we got an Irish looking guy there.
So Rob, if you could just arrange the video feeds so that Danger's on your left, I'm on your right. That way we can just do the full blown angel and devil on your shoulder thing.
Like that?
Yeah. So have another beer and let's burn this bitch down. No.
Oh, here we go.
Danger, I'm only kidding. I agree with you entirely, man.
Yeah.
I both shoulders are singing the same song.
Yeah, it's just
right.
I don't think
you'd be all righteous.
Well, look, man, how many people are watching this versus how many people have commented,
I'm not gonna lie, Rob.
Numbers.
Rob, I think I'm at like a cumulative 38 views on my 6 episodes, so I'm thinking about trashing you in one just so I can get a couple more clicks.
Yeah, you should.
Right. I think
I got to start charging for this shit.
And it's on your network, so it'll go like wildfire. I just start,
Yeah, you should. You should definitely trash me. I'll share.
You're going Sam Adams, huh?
I didn't pick it. I didn't pick it.
Who picked that?
Whose fault is that, Rob? Who hurt you?
Oh, Chris did it. Okay. All right.
Chris did it. I did not do that. I don't even know how to pick a beer.
You pick one that has a good malt to it, and that's about it.
Well, I don't even know what a malt is.
I love that one.
Yeah.
I need a haircut. That's what I need.
That looks like a guy's about to ask you for a piece of bubble gum jumping out of a bush.
I was confused for a minute. I'm like, how did I don't remember holding the paper that way, but now I see what you did.
Yeah. I had to cover it up. You can't read it if you're holding it the other way.
So
Arthur
Rob,
Mills. Hold on. Let's address some people here. Arthur, I don't know what the id factor is, but it sounds interesting. I'm assuming it has to do with the psyche. I think.
so if he's going into it, you have the id, the super id, and then
Here we go.
Hey, I'm like Stacy Light, man. I know a little bit about everything. No, the id is just that impulse factor, right? It's that thing that is really pushing that guttural reaction, that instinct, that knee jerk. And realistically, not only is it triggering on you, but it's also triggering on them, right? Like I said it in the comments earlier, one of the biggest things that I've seen, especially with your stuff, is you reacting to it just creates more content for them to react to.
When have I reacted for real? When was my last?
Like when? Hold on.
Yesterday.
When did you create entire product lines based on?
All right, I threw him right the fuck out.
Or I mean, I don't want to use a second example, but I'd say 9:59 Eastern Standard might have been the time you reacted today.
Right. I was gonna say yesterday, right?
All right,
or saying let's welcome this guy to the network. That was one. That was a great post.
He tried slipping in. Listen, I just like to give warm welcomes to certain people when they show up.
Oh, I absolutely got out of bed, by the way, Rob, and just came upstairs. Didn't say a word to my wife. And now she's downstairs wondering who the hell I'm talking to. She's in the chat now.
There you go.
I got chill. I can chill, right? But listen, motherfuckers.
That sounded like a turn
I
to
called
chill,
him.
Rob.
I called him one time. He was already in the car and like heading towards the turnpike. And to fucking turn around.
Yeah, look, some things are that one was about.
That one was
unacceptable, even for douchebags.
Mm-hmm.
But no, like being new to the field, right? Like I'm 2 years in.
All right, and you're not qualified to comment.
Well, I've actually been told that multiple times.
I'm joking. I am joking. I'm being those people.
Well, no, but my big thing is what I see a lot of the time is a lot of really hurt people, a lot of broken people, a lot of lost people, a lot of people that maybe instead of going on investigations should be like focusing inward with an investigation and like settling some inside shit before trying to interact with things outside. And it's prevalent, and there's this need for attention, and they're going to grab on to anything that can get them that attention for a moment. And it's sad. It's tough to watch. It's tough to be around. And I mean, you look at like Matt Warner Paranormal, name drop that one. He was dealing with burnout because of that kind of shit a lot. And you have people that come in and they really, really want to be a part of a community, but instead of interacting in a healthy build-up way, that interaction, they know they can get more notoriety. They know they can get further in their own attention seeking by tearing down or at least creating controversy where there isn't any, by jumping onto someone that has more views than they do. And I mean, I laugh because I've gotten like 5 or 6 people that got super pissed at the Starseed episode I did, where I just said, honestly, that's a lot of lost people that are looking for an excuse on why they're lost. And I joke all the time, I'm a nobody. And
that's not true. So just stop for a minute. Like, let's stop, pause.
Yeah.
So part of the reason I do get, treat yourself. Part of the reason that some of this stuff bothers me is not just because it's about me. It's about the whole community, right? When they start digging into the people that are part of the Get Haunted network or cult, call it whatever you want. I don't care. I think that's funny. And yeah, I created a product line out of it and people love it. And it gave people a really
Yeah.
kind of a badass.
Oh, I
shirt
thought it
for
was
them.
hilarious too when you did it, man.
So it's not just because it's about me or what Sarah and I have created here. It's about Richie. It's about the attack on the community, and that it's just a punk ass move, if you ask me.
So, Rob, you know what I do, right? Like for my
I do,
regular
yeah. We've
normie
talked.
job.
Yep.
I work with businesses and business owners. And I can tell you that no one in the chat, not myself, not anybody that hasn't personally dealt with it, is going to be able to really, from a place of authority outside of just logical reflection and kind of meditative response, is going to be able to tell you to let it go. The one thing I have learned, especially since taking my new position and doing what I've been doing for the past few years, there is nothing more precious to someone that has built something than that thing. You know, you have parents that are giving up time with their family, giving up time with their kids, giving up baseball practice, football practice, spelling bees, dance recitals, all this other stuff to build something that's going to create a legacy and really not only perpetuate a better place for their kids to live in, but a better future for their kids and the people that they care about. And so when that thing comes under attack, that's when the gloves are off. That's where rationale goes out the window. That's where the logic part of our brains just get completely ignored. I watch these guys, like these people, men, women. I say guys for both genders, all genders. I'm not going to get you canceled now.
Stop digging the hole. Stop digging
I
the
know.
hole.
I know. I'm sorry. Anyway, for everyone across the spectrum, you can insult them all you want, and you can go after them all you want. But when you go after that baby, that thing they've sacrificed for, the thing that they've bled into, that's when it becomes almost impossible to ignore. And so I completely understand why you can get up here and you can say, like, I'm not just going to ignore it. It's easy for you to say not to ignore it. Like, because it's someone coming after something you genuinely have poured yourself into. And I'll be honest, I've in person met you, Rob, for like what, 2 hours, 3 hours,
Something like that. Yeah.
but it was extremely clear for you, Sarah, Danny, which were the only three that I got to meet that day, that you are pouring not only your time and your effort, but yourself into this endeavor.
And so are all the people that are part of this.
And
network,
so for
right?
you to react like that is completely understandable. But when you take that step back and really take a moment to meditate on it, Danger's right.
I did. It took like 2 hours. And I was like,
Yeah.
fuck,
So, but you know, you've met him full in person, you know, for a few hours. Anyone who knows Rob or even heard about Rob knows how he feels about, you know, his brand and what he's built. And that's why they're doing what they're doing.
I get it.
And saying what they're saying. If they just, you know, and they tried just mentioning you and not mentioning Get Haunted, right? And it didn't garner a response. So they know what will trigger the response. And you gotta compartmentalize that, man. And you know, it sucks, but you can't, man. Right?
Poured in.
So yeah. And Denise is landing on something, right? Because I'm watching, you know, from what I've watched in the past 4 or 5, 6 months is little factions forming, right?
Wait, of course you can, Sarah.
Why don't you come on, girl? Come on. I know you're packing, but give us 4 or 5 minutes of your time because Sarah's got a way with words that
Sarah, I left my marital bed to come in and hop on. You can put the packing down for a minute.
Yeah. So
I ruined Rob's
Arthur Mills.
Twisted Tarot.
No girls allowed.
So Arthur,
I gotta go.
Arthur felt, yeah, it's like the fucking Little Rascals here. Arthur Mills felt the wrath of Rob one night when I misconstrued one of his statements, but we talked, right? And we talked. Arthur had an interesting job, right? So what he's saying is confronting an attack directly is often the best way to end it. Standing up to an aggressor can diminish their influence and prevent
In person. That is super true for those of us that grew up in the 80s. Those of us born in the 90s, that is not the world anymore. That's not our world, Rob. The world we're in right now is not the world we grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
So let's read something, right? So Ernie's sharing something that Sarah and I have never shared, right? So, when people start with the antique get haunted stuff, he takes it personally. I know Denise and Ernie kind of kept looked at us for a while before we ever even talked. But yeah, he's had multiple people, and we have the completely total opposite in terms of like receipts and evidence about what they've been told from certain people versus what really happened in reality, right? And they're literally two different things. And Denise and Ernie have seen it. We've shown it, and not one of those people. Here's an 888 number. Who could this be? Let's see. Hello?
Never use your real voice on an 800 number that's coming through. It's the
888.
I work in the industry, man. Never use your all right. PSA non sequitur. If you ever get a call from a number you don't recognize, don't use your real voice when you answer. Just go, oh, because they're actually recording your voice to create an AI algorithm to be able to replicate.
Oh, great. Now there's going to be more shit about me out there.
Oh, I've already got Rob's voice. I've already got
AI he's done it. So Sarah's typing away. It doesn't look like she's going to come on. Now, hold on. I'm trying to catch up. So there's that, right? That's some of the stuff that the people, a lot of people don't know. Some of your friends that know no one holds them to a higher. Some of your friends that know. Sarah, you're gonna have to come on. You can even just come on.
Who's the your?
I don't know. So your wife's kicking your ass, Ian. Just so you know.
Not a conspiracy.
That's
work in finance, Kim.
So, like, literally, right? And I know this drives certain people crazy, but I have mapped this shit out, right? And there's a concerted effort happening, and sometimes in the background. But again, sorry, you're not making any sense to me.
What, the community?
I think that might be what she means. Might be. Let's go back to Richie. Doesn't make it less effective because the world has changed. Bullies get punched in the face in the 80s and go away. True. True. And
but now if you punch someone in the face, you go away, Richie.
And
only if there are witnesses.
Yeah.
You got to time it.
So there's this weird little concerted effort, and we've sat on a bunch of different things, right? All right, so here she goes. Here Sarah's getting her typing together here. The community. It's like they all gather at Paracon events, hug and call each other best friends, and then they tell us they haven't done anything for you or to you, right? I think what she's saying, what she's saying is they haven't done anything. Like, people are hands off because they don't want to be the next one in the punching line. Sorry, I don't know if Sarah's drunk.
Well, no, Rob, I've actually heard and seen this with a confirmed predator, where someone that the society knew previously was multiple accusations came out against them, and some folks that we knew were still hanging out, engaging with them and talking with them and everything like that. And when we confronted them on it, they never did anything wrong to me. They were never anything but polite to me. And so in the face of evidence of wrongdoing, they tried to play this neutrality so that they could still be friends with everyone.
Yeah. Look, yeah, I agree. And it just it doesn't work that way, right? And this goes all the way across up the ladder from and down the ladder, right? From the new
Right.
person to the paranormal celebrities who, right, they have an image they have to maintain, so they can't really get involved, and they'll stand up for you in the background, but not publicly. Then that isn't helpful either to location owners who want to understand who the problem, the troublemakers are, but will still support them and welcome them into their locations. Not that I'd ask anybody to ever be banned, but like, why do you want to know so bad if there's going to be no repercussions for his poor behavior, not just in the paranormal, but as human beings, right? That's where this thing starts to get really tricky. And then again, where's the conversations? You guys, Mike has no problem coming on and having a conversation and trying to tell me to shut my mouth. But he also had no problem telling me when I pissed him off, and I had no problem calling him before we ever met to be like, hey, dude, like, what the fuck is that? What is going on? So
This is exactly how this conversation went. Rob, we messaged at first, and then he was like, listen, I love you and I respect you. I don't know you, and I really think we should meet, because I really admire you, and I was like, yeah, well, that's cool, bro. Right? I heard you were talking shit, and then I showed up and he was like, oh man, you're such a nice guy. No, that's not how it went at all.
Yeah,
it was a hey, listen, I think we need to talk. We need to figure this whole thing out. It was just a big misunderstanding
huge.
over a video.
Yeah.
Over a video that I didn't even watch. I just liked it.
He liked it.
I didn't even watch it. I liked the fucking
But you
video.
inspired that guy, right? So anyway, he's still a tool. But
I think he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Never did anything wrong to me.
Right.
Yeah, never did anything to me.
Never did anything to you.
Listen, I think the way it is, how it's all been explained previous is, you enter into the paranormal community, and instead of it being a community, right, where everyone's like a house welcoming, right, like a big get together and let's welcome this person, factions are formed, right, and these little groups are formed all over the place, and each of these little groups or cults, right, because I mean that term is just being thrown around like,
oh man,
I don't think people know what that term is.
No,
they just throw this thing around. All these little groups are forming, and they all have like-minded interests, and some of them don't, and they end up leaving and then joining another group and another faction. And then you go into the the pissing contest of, I've been doing this for 20 years. I've been doing this for 30 years. And then that hierarchy forms. And then you get into the event space. Well, I've been running events for this long, and I have these many locations. And then that pissing contest starts. And then you go into the Paracon section, right? And I do it in North Jersey, or I do it in this place, right? And then you can't come to this because this is mine, and you can't have an event in the same place I'm throwing an event because this is my area, right? This is fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid, right? Because, and I've told this to Rob, and I'm gonna go on record here. I've said this to Rob. This is very controversial. Okay. To the rest of the world, okay, all of us paranormal investigators, all of the psychic mediums, all of us tech makers and para celebrities, we're all fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay, everybody looks at us like we've got 3 fucking heads, right? I mean, shit, let's Stormy Daniels, whether she's a medium or not, I don't know. I've never been read by her, right? But TMZ was ripping her apart, because the whole, political whatever bullshit. Oh, she talks to spirits, right? Everybody looks at us like we're fucking stupid. And to be quite honest with you, until all of this stuff is scientifically proven and all the skeptics can shut the fuck up, right? all of this is not real. All of this is not real. We have very real experiences that we can't explain. We all have very real experiences that led us into doing this, right? But it is not scientifically proven. It is not accepted outside of this community, right? So this is all not real. So everybody's a fraud. If you look at it from a 30,000 foot view, that's the most controversial way to look at it. But if you look at it from there, all these little factions don't mean shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I think honestly, Danger, and one of the most screwed up things I think is the only place that we can find validation for our experiences is in the community.
It's here, right?
And yet so much of the community is busy just grabbing the drowning man, grabbing the swimmer, right? Like
that's it.
And so it's sad that, like, I don't know. I get really upset with it because I consider myself a pretty level-headed, very like scientific minded person. I talk,
but you're a professional. You're a professional in your home life, right?
As a normie, right? Like
as your job, your 9 to 5, you are a professional,
super analytical,
work, right?
Yep.
And but that's why you think with a clearer head. You know, a good majority of the people that are spouting all this stuff aren't comfortable in their home life, so they have to come to our hobby life and, you know, stir the fucking pot.
And it's
right?
it's almost this weird. There was a study done on this, on the psychology of Dungeons and Dragons about 5 years ago.
Oh,
about when that became very popular and mainstream, how like angrily defensive the people that have been playing for like 10 or 15 years became to all of these new people coming in. Mm-hmm. And it's almost the inversion that you see in the paranormal community, where it's the new people coming in that are like the hostile, toxic ones, as opposed to the folks that have been around it. Like you look at like a Denise Empey, like it's hard not to love a person like that. Like she just comes in and brings an energy, right? Like, and it's combative and it's comforting and it's welcoming and it's off-putting and it's like just this awesome amalgamation of who she is as a genuine human being. So you can't help but to have that attachment there. And then you have these individuals that are coming in and they're trying to make it their personality and they're trying to make it their life, where there are those of us that are, this is our hobby, this is what we do for fun, this is what we like, what we enjoy, where it's an aspect of who we are, not the entirety of who we are.
Absolutely. But this exact same conversation that we're having right now, there's a very similar, if not exact conversation that's happening in the gaming community, in the martial arts community, in the dude, I'll tell you right now, you know, I wrap cars, I wrap boats, I do event graphic design. In the car wrapping community, there's a channel out there. It's called CK Wraps, right? And this guy was one of the first people to like wrap cars.
I actually know that channel.
Yeah. And he shows people how to do it step by step. Do you know how many professional vehicle wrappers and installers out there trash this guy? Like his technique. And look, there's only one fucking way to wrap a car. You put
you fucking wrap it.
You put the sticker on.
You wash it. You put it on.
You put the sticker. You clean the car. You put the sticker on. Right. It's the only one fucking way to do it. But there's so many people that hate this guy, and I think it's the funniest shit. And the guy gets so upset, right? But he makes good money, but he doesn't like address any of the bullshit, But if you've ever spoken to him, he's just like, oh, all this shit just fucking kills me, man. Because he's trying to build his legacy. He's trying to pass it on, But
I guarantee the same guys that are shitting on him are the ones that are going to his videos for tips and tricks. And they're probably using things that they saw on his channel.
I use it how he wraps door handles. That's how I wrap door handles.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, there's
and there's probably some little PP energy out there that is 100%. All bent out of shape that they had to get taught by a YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just trying to tear him down.
All right.
Did we get a timeout, Rob?
Yeah, no, I'm pausing this, right? Because I want to get back to the crux of what brought me online tonight, right? Since as Sarah's point here, I don't want it to get lost. And that's the thing, right? You guys, and Mike, you're like, what the fuck? Like, you're like, I don't even understand how you have time to find yourself. You've said this to me, like, how do you get fucking targeted? Me personally,
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Believe me, we don't get it either.
I know why you get targeted.
All right, stop. You don't get to talk right now because you don't stop. So just give me 2 minutes. One. This is the problem, right? They have a lot to say, but they say nothing at all, right? They throw their, and you both have hit on the whys and the hows. It's fucking stupid. It's like dumb, and not one of them will, or at least not yet, come out and say exactly what they're mad about, right? What the part that bugs me and the part that gets me going is there are, like, we have crew, we have people that help get haunted and try to help get haunted and help the community and help each other, who have to sit and watch this shit, right? And then they're like, God, they want to say something, they don't want to say something, they don't know how to feel about it. It's just like, grow up, man up. So like Sarah says, say what you're really mad about. It's your stupid memes and your innuendos. They're fucking stupid. Kent Wilson will fight you if you want. Anybody that feels like fighting, look Ken up. He can fight as well. I'm just blowing through comments here. It's supposed to be, yeah, it can be a slaughterhouse. And I think part of what got me on this hit list is my reaction to how someone else was treated on a video, which I thought was unfair. And I'll always stand up for the underdog every single time. So if you don't like it, there you go. Here's what Danny said. Yeah, just be honest. And I think that's what Sarah's point was, is, if you can't be honest, then why even bring this shit up? Arthur wrote an article. We'll put this link up there. I'm going to go read it. I'm actually interested. I've done a lot of looking at psychological aspects of why the blame game happens, why people feel the need. You can get real deep in some of this. And Ian and Mike both kind of landed on some of the points that come up in these things. I don't know. I probably missed a lot here. Negative reviews, the rise of the instant. I'm missing all kinds of stuff here. Yeah, so it's the truth. The bitch slap no longer happens. Now it happens digitally. And you're right. In real life, most people won't. We've watched it happen. We watch it happen at Paracons. The same people that talk shit walk up to your table. Hey man, how are you? They want to give you the big hug, or they turn their head and look and walk down the other aisle.
Right.
Well,
Right.
Where's all the courage that day?
Or they make things awkward.
Yeah. Or I
That's
do that. Yeah.
Can I say my 2 points?
You may now, Ian.
Rob, I can tell you with 100% confidence and authority, the reason you are such an easy target is for those that aren't comfortable with themselves. It is incredibly difficult to watch someone speak who they are on a regular basis. That is, I hid so much of who I was for so long in my life, and I got along with everybody, and it was great and it was wonderful. And then I started actually just really being who I was, and all of a sudden I'm catching pot shots left and right.
Yeah.
It's the people that aren't able to express who they are that want to go after people as individuals, not as institutions or ideas.
I think you and Mike both hit on that point a little bit earlier. Arthur brings up a really good point here, right? But Arthur, I think part of this is the crux of the problem, right? Because certain people want to be like, I'm the real investigator. You don't do it this way. I'm right. If I didn't see it, it never happened. And then the enthusiasts are people that are really coming in and trying to figure this thing out. Some of the some of the so-called real investigators, they don't want people to learn any other method than their own, or they don't want people to do, they don't want it to be about anything other than going into somebody's house and helping people. They don't want new investigators, especially if they're going to learn something different than what fits their narrative. It's my opinion on that.
I'm with you on that, Rob. I've seen enthusiasts come in with more of a scientific method and more of a logical approach than the investigators.
Yeah, than some of them. So I don't think titles and buckets and categories are the answer, right? Because that tends to create divide. Same shit happens in the military, right? You got your enlisted men, your NCOs, and then you've got your officers, right? And they all kind of form their own little groups, except for the cool ones. They would kind of stick together.
You talk the E5 Army there, Rob?
Yeah. The only place where levels and titles are important are within the Get Haunted cult. And to reach level 22, you have to do a lot. Mike's just like, stop it.
Fucking bullshit. Okay. Do you get a briefcase? Do you get to open the briefcase up? Do you have to hold cans while we get read? Is that it?
Yeah, exactly. But Arthur, also to your point, I think the investigators also need to leave space, and it's where Sarah and I think excel is we leave space for everybody. We don't care how many years you've done it, how many minutes you've done it. That is not true for other people, it seems, and I think it's part of what makes us a huge irritant for certain people. It's because we allow for that personal growth, because we don't dictate it, right? It's why we do what we do.
I'll tell you another reason why people have an issue is you run events, and you tend to bring in a large majority of the newer investigator to come in and enjoy themselves, right? Learn something new, meet cool people, investigate, learn investigation techniques and such. But then you also have a large group of seasoned investigators that come and just want to investigate with like-minded people, right? And the fact that you're mixing those two together is a problem for others, and that you charge, know. And this is, we've spoken about the business aspect of things, right? And, you have to pay taxes. I have to pay taxes. You have to travel. I have to travel, right? There is a give and take that comes along with it. And anyone that operates a business to not make money is not in business. You're in charity, right? Yeah. And if you're in charity and you're not a 501c3, then you're losing money and you're a failure, right? Your business sucks. Business owners look at business owners. When business owners have conversations with other business owners, if you're not a profitable business, you suck. You're a shit business. You need to close.
You're there to be mentored, not to help.
Absolutely. You're not there to consult me, right? Yep. I'm here to consult you. Like this, we have to figure this out. And it's a hard conversation to have, especially when money's involved.
Oh yeah.
It's a very difficult conversation to have.
Oh, it is, right? Because there are those that will say, if you take a dime for this, you're a dirtbag and a piece of shit. However, but let's break that down, right? It's okay. It's okay at the top tier, right? To make salary on TV.
It's okay. It's okay at the top tier to charge $85 for you to sign a piece of fucking paper,
for your autograph.
Right? I'm gonna wait in line for 3 fucking hours, pay you $85 so you can sign my paper.
Yeah.
Right. That's okay.
Or to charge you to have their logo on your banner, right? In some cases. But then you go down and it's okay. It's absolutely okay for a location owner to charge money. That's okay.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. Yeah.
And it's okay for a team to host an event and charge money.
Right.
But if someone like Get Haunted hosts events on a regular basis and raises a hell of a lot of money and sometimes gets charged more than most people will get charged for a location, well, that's not okay. That makes us assholes.
Right.
And by the way, we're introducing a vast majority of our guests are new-ish, right? 1 time, 2 time. And you witnessed it at New Egypt, right? With
Mhm.
that
Yep.
mixture, right? We had somebody brand
Yeah.
new. It was their second time to people who've been out 1,000 times with us. And that was one of the best nights ever because everybody learned something from each other. But anyway, back to that, right? For whatever reason, and there are some companies, right, that we're all well aware of that made this kind of shitty, a shitty topic, but that's not okay in their minds because then you're not in it for the right reasons. Even though we are bringing some new people into the field that may,
Yeah,
hey,
but what are the reasons? Let me
well,
ask
that's
that.
the thing,
Right?
That
There's no. I didn't get the standard operating procedure prior to hopping in the paranormal community. I didn't get any memos. Nobody
Here it is.
asked me for anything.
You didn't get the
Nobody
SOP
gave
chart?
me anything. No, I didn't get the SOP. Not at all.
Here's all the
Right?
There
rules.
they are. He's showing them right now. Those are that's
Yeah.
the SOP chart
It's
right there.
invisible ink. You have to have a TSSCI to read it.
Yep.
That's it. And but this is the issue, right? And in order for you to be accepted, you have to be accepted by the people who claim to be at the top of this fucking pyramid here. And I think it's the funniest thing, and this is the why, I run, me and April run Ghosted Magazine,
Yeah.
right? And which has been awesome. To me, it's still in its infancy. Everyone says it's great. That's awesome. I'm glad. I can't wait to see what it turns into. But to me, it's still a baby that needs to be nurtured, right? But it's given me the opportunity to meet investigators from all around the world. Okay. And when I ask people in California who some of these top level Paraluminati people are here in New Jersey or Pennsylvania, they have no fucking clue who I'm talking about because there's a complete different hierarchy in California, in Texas, in Missouri, in Ohio. People have no fucking clue who some of these people are, right? And the fact that they're sitting up on this throne and making these rules and not disseminating these rules to us is ridiculous to me.
Right. And then they move the goalposts, right? And then if you try to give those people what they want, the goalposts get moved on you every single time. So they're always in what they think is a position of power. And then when you start making dents or you start getting a following or you start, you came up too fast, you didn't earn your stripes. Fuck off.
Here's the problem. But their power, it's not really power, right? It's called gatekeeping is what it is.
Right.
They're going to keep you from attending an event, going to the party, meeting new people, because you have to go through them to get the ticket, right? You have to go through them to get the wristband to come in. And then to call it something. No, never mind. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it.
Don't
right?
Stop. I'm going to take you off screen here.
Yeah.
Look how I spun this around.
It bothers me because it's the same people that will just sit back and bash the shit out of you. And it's probably the same fucking people that are leading the march. Right. But they're using all these pawns that are the ones that are actually typing the shit,
God.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Look, now you just got pushed to Congress. You were president earlier, and now you're in Congress.
Oh, I got demoted.
We got to start somewhere, David. Like, you can't just jump right out to presidential.
No, actually, that's the problem, right? I came into this community. I was quiet, and then some shit happened, and I caused some waves. I learned from my mistakes. I apologize for my waves.
He did.
I have my opinions.
I'm tell you.
I have my opinions that don't change, but I took them off of the public sphere.
And you can't get this dude to apologize, and he did. Look,
I apologized.
He did.
Well, I mean, I think there's a difference for apologizing for feeling how you feel and apologizing for how that made someone else feel.
Oh no, I cut deep. I cut deep as fuck.
Because there's topics I really want to hit on mine. And I'm on the Get Haunted network. So I try to pull punches just out of respect.
I think I've come around to this space, right? Where I'm just gonna fucking treat everybody the same, right? And nobody's gonna be able to say, well, that guy Mike is a piece of shit. You know, he's an asshole, and he did this and he did that. When really, if you look at it, I'm not doing it. You guys, they're the ones that are doing all this shit. You know, I'm not. I'm just sitting here fucking enjoying my magazine, right? And
Yeah.
enjoying putting out content and talking and meeting new people. I'm enjoying that, and it's doing very well for me. And I just keep things on a respectful keel, because if it ever comes to a point where Danger has to come back over the fucking hill, it's not fun, man. It's not a fun time. And I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that, you know? But
all of this, right? This has been a really, really good combo. It's exactly why I started this whole thing. I figured some smart people would show up. But that's the truth. And what people don't, especially, and I don't want to discourage new people or enthusiasts, right? Because the paranormal is amazing. There's a handful of people that make it ugly sometimes. And if you do an actual assessment of it and look at, I'm not telling you to go do this, but I get to see this on the daily. I'm immersed in this shit. You look at where they are and why they are there, man, it all starts to make sense.
Yeah, I saw this fucking chart. It's fucking awesome.
You don't like my PowerPoint.
It's we gotta change the font though.
We'll change the font. I was just getting my thoughts down, right? Because it's hard sometimes to unpack this when you're sitting there. Every other day, someone's got something else to say, and you're like,
no, but you said it. You said it just a couple of seconds ago. You don't want to discourage new people coming in, and to be honest with you, everybody looks at you like, in the event space, for the new people that are coming in, you do kind of lead the pack, right? Get Haunted, Paranormally Blonde. You guys have built this thing where you guys have led the pack on how to bring in new people to this community. And if I'm a new person and I'm coming in, and every week or once a month, you have to say some shit to somebody, it's not a good look, right? And it could potentially lose business for you, right? And because you're giving them, I agree that at some point ignoring them's not enough. You have to kick someone in the nuts at some point. I get it, right? But you're not just Rob anymore, right? You're not just Rob anymore. You are Get Haunted.
You're a cult leader now. You have to.
I don't even want, dude. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. The cult thing's great. The cult thing's great. It's sticky. That's awesome.
100%.
But they're using that as a fucking knife jab at you.
As a dig. Yeah.
And it's not, I mean, it doesn't work because it's fucking stupid. You're laughing about it, and everyone's a cult follower and a cult leader. But, new people coming in, they see this, cult level 26, right? And they don't want a fucking part of that. I didn't come in for a Scientology shit, right? Oh my God. No, I mean, it's great.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
He has, and he fucking the right fucking timing.
It's been sitting there just waiting.
He's been sitting there, he's itching, right? No, but seriously, like you're better than that. You know what I mean? Like you are better than that. And the fact that they can type some shit behind a monitor and in the safety of their mother's basement, right? And it gets you all fucking riled up. Gets them, makes them happy, bro, and just stop making them happy. You know what I mean? Like you're doing great with what you're doing. You're doing great with everything you got going on. You're doing great. And so you got to eliminate the speed bumps. I don't mean, eliminate, you know what I mean? I mean, just
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we won't.
Right?
No, I understand. I understand.
Just,
but sometimes I also think, right. But by the same token, right. People that don't know us, they're sitting there reading that shit going, just like you said, oh shit, what's wrong with these people?
Right. But here's an even better thing, right? Like,
Mhm.
what's the best restaurant you've ever been to, right? Or the most popular restaurant in the fucking world, right?
McDonald's.
Right. So McDonald's, say McDonald's a fucking 5-star, 3-star Michelin fucking place, right? They're always gonna have a couple 1-star reviews, bro. Right. And that's what you're looking at the end of the day. You're looking at dumbass 1-star reviews, and you've got 1,000,000 5-star reviews. You know?
I'm laughing at some of these comments.
All
They're
right,
good.
guys.
Yeah,
I love this. I got to take off. I got about
yeah,
6
go.
hours until I have to be
I
on
did
the
too.
road.
I gotta
But,
get up and actually go do something productive tomorrow. But all right, Ian. Well, thank you for chiming in with your superior wisdom. And I'm being serious. There's a reason you're the moderator. Get moderated. Check his show out. I don't even know
Fair
what day
enough.
it's on.
All
Did I
right,
step
guys.
on
Thank you,
somebody's show?
Danger. Awesome seeing you.
Later,
See you,
brother.
brother.
Bye, guys.
Yeah. So Michael, yes. We did. I think we cracked some eggs open here tonight, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, I'm just here to keep you out of trouble. That's all.
Yeah, I know why you're here. You're like my
Yeah.
lawyer.
I am.
You're like my
You know?
evil lawyer.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
evil brown
no, look.
lawyer. Your evil
Yeah,
brown lawyer.
Stop. Don't
Say what you want to say. You got one more day. It's still Asian Pacific Islander month.
Oh my God. Stop.
Be nice.
I am being nice. I appreciate you.
Yeah. You guys should hear what he calls me when we're not on a lot. That's the next t-shirt.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This was a very good conversation. Thank you, Danny. I agree. Arthur Mills, thank you. Everybody go read Arthur Mills' article on.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that too.
I'm gonna take a look too. Maybe you should maybe I will read it to everybody. Aristocrat, Chris. Yeah, well, you're like a month late, bro. Yeah.
What else is new?
Yeah, seriously, what else is new? It's just a different day. No, and we had a fair amount of people watching. So yeah, just know I'm gonna go do more culty stuff tomorrow. I know you don't like you're the second person today. It bothers Wade, the cult thing.
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I think it's cool, right? That you're able to turn a dig into something else, but it's something that they're ultimately using to dig further, right? And it's
2 car payments, son.
Hey, oh shit. Well, we got to save up for that car wrap. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I got to get my culty car wrap done. Are you gonna modify it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, dude, you got to see it.
Yeah, so listen, Saturday, Missouri State. I know, I want to see it. Missouri State Penitentiary. It's going to be kick-ass.
Yeah, man. Focus on your good time you're about to have, bro. You know?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. Tracy, yeah. See, what I haven't scared you yet, right? Sierra, you're never a nobody in the Get Haunted cult. Everybody is somebody. Yeah, my cult is literally the people that worship me. Screenshot that.
I'm going to send you a copy of the 10 Commandments. Brush up on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for shut up, Danny. How's my dog? Hopefully my dog is surviving without me, but all right, I'm going to take my ass to sleep. I've been up since 5 a.m. Did about 600 miles today, something like that. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we know Sierra. She's a Sarah fan. My dog was like, dude, I'm so sick of hearing this shit. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
We're both.
All right, thanks, Lori.
Thank you, Lori. I'm better. Denise, I love you. Ernie, I love you. Everybody, I love you. Adam, I like you. I'm just all right. I'm gonna have a smoke and then I'm gonna pass out. Crystal Hill, have a good night. Jamie, Lori. Bye, everybody. We're shutting this. Yeah, I'll be around. Trust me. I'll be there. Oh, tomorrow's Friday.
Paraluminati.
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 Send your donations in. Good night.
Pay homage or die.
Hey, bye.